How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin. Today's topic of discussion is going to be speaking without consideration for others. Speaking without consideration for others. This can mean different things to different people. It can mean a lot of different things. When I'm thinking about speaking without consideration for others, is one of the things that comes to mind. I'm thinking about one particular incident is I've told people on certain things that I would rather not talk about because I might not find them encouraging, and they leave longer negative lasting effects that are hard to get up out of my head. And it's not even that me and the person or whoever we're talking about, it's not anything even bad between us. It's just, I'd rather not hear them. We can move the conversation along. It's a variety of things that we could talk about, but these particular things, these aren't things that I want to talk about. And giving a person the whole world of all these different things that they could talk about, and you want to focus on one or maybe two things that I don't want to share with. This is speaking without consideration for others. Now, on the same end of the token, you can say it's things that you don't want to talk about, and the person starts going down the path. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You can shut them down. So this is what I think about when I'm talking about speaking without consideration for others. Or you trying to be, because when you connect with the person, you're relinquishing a piece of yourself to be able to connect with that person, to be able to socialize. When we interact and we're communicating with one another, we're in agreement that the conversation is going to flow both ways. We don't have to be in agreement on everything, but I would like to hope that we're in agreement that we can respect one another's opinions, and we're going to have difference of opinions, and we're going to talk, and we're going to do this on a level to where we're not offensive to one another, we're not verbally abusing one another, we're not trying to have one another out of our comfort zone or trying to hog up all of the conversation, have a person uneasy on what you're talking about. This is speaking with consideration for the other person. You're making sure that they're comfortable talking as well. Now, we can even talk about things that are out of the comfort zone. Maybe you're just sharing a different perspective on. I'm not talking about comfort zone. I'm not talking about things that you're not knowledgeable of, or you're just kind of a backseat listener up on it. The other person is just sharing like a lot with you. I'm talking about things that like really make you uncomfortable, and you've already said that you don't want to talk about. This is what I'm talking about speaking about with consideration of others. When you're doing this, you're wanting to make it homely. You're wanting to make it homely. It's not about, just agreeing with whatever the person says. And with this connection, I would like to hope that when we're done and we go back on our respective paths, you go your way and I go my way, that I can go back being Ayin, you can go back being you. Not go back thinking in a bad light of what just transpired between us. And again, I'm not even talking about having an argument. I'm just talking about, just being uncomfortable with the person. That's speaking with consideration of others. Not trying to be offensive. You can talk about things that you don't agree with and not be offensive. You can share different perspectives with one another. So when you speak in other people, speak with consideration. Know your audience. Know on what you should and shouldn't be talking about. Honor their request as you would want them to honor yours. Speak with consideration for others. That's all I wanted to share today. My name's Ayin. I've written a book, Ayin Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. You can get the book on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box. You can get a paperback or an ebook copy. Okay? Till next time, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged, and you have a good one.